Hello student. In previous lecture we saw lesson number 2. Okay. Now for homework, solve the exercise given below the lesson. Okay. If you found any difficulty uh, solving this lesson, uh, please send me that message that this point of this lesson is not understand. We will revise that lesson in our live lecture. Okay. Now we will going to start a new lesson. Okay, new lesson, that is the properties of natural resources. Okay, the properties of natural resources. Page number 16, natural resources. Okay. Okay. As we saw in previous standard that the natural resources are air, water, land. So among these three natural resources, we will start with the natural resource, that is air. Okay. So now we are going to study the properties of air. Which type of properties are contained of the air? We know that all air is all around us. Okay. There is no place without air. So air is the most important natural resource which we uses. The air requires for breathing, for living beings. Without water, living things or a human can survive without water for few days, but he cannot survive not a single minute or not a single hour, not a single minute without air. The air is the basic requirement of a living being to survive or being alive. Okay. So this is this important natural resource have some properties, that properties we are going to study in this lesson. So student, here we have an example of air. Okay. So the first property of air is about the mass and weight. Okay. So here is the experiment through which we are going to prove that the air is a mixture of gases, and this air has a weight or a mass. Okay. So for this experiment we took one stick, two rubber balloon of a same size, and we keep this stick horizontally parallel parallel and stick this balloon at the same end with the same distance. Okay. Now there is a second experiment that we are tie these rubber balloons at the same size of the same size at the same end of the sticks. Now after sticking, whether these stick remains horizontal or if this stick remain horizontal, then now we will remove one balloon from that stick. Can this stick remain again horizontal or not? If we saw this if we prove this experiment that every gas has its own mass or weight, because the stick through slant down where the balloon is tight. So this tight balloon, at the tight balloon, this stick lay down towards the soil. Now there is a second experiment of the air. Take an injection syringe without a needle, pull its piston, observe as what we do. If we pull that piston, we will easily pull it. But when we keep our thumb on the inlet and try to pull that syringe, now we find very difficulty to pull out the handle of that syringe or needle. Okay, it is why? It is because the air has its own weight or mass, and we pull that air pull that air very easily when the piston is open. But we find it very difficult while we close the inlet of that syringe. Here is the picture of a balloon and a piston. This is the inlet and this is the piston. Okay, when here in this picture shown that we close the inlet of this injection and pull the piston, we find it very difficult because the atmosphere, because of the atmospheric pressure at the inlet of the piston injection. But we close the way of air through the inlet into the injection. So it is we find it very difficult at the piston end because of atmospheric pressure at the injection end. Okay, now this air pressure put on the body where it touches is called, that pressure is referred as atmospheric pressure. Okay, so the atmospheric pressure is the same in all direction. Here is the information about the atmosphere, that the atmosphere has a pressure of 1.01.400 Newton per square meter. It can be measured with the help of barometer. So the barometer is the instrument through which we can measure air pressure, atmospheric pressure. This atmospheric pressure decreases as we go higher and higher above the sea level. Okay, so student, this atmosphere which contains different types of gases, as we saw earlier, that there is a gases of nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, ozone. This different type of gases has a different type of pressure and proportion in this atmosphere. Here is a information about the Swedish scientist Daniel Bernoulli, that he put the principle of the pressure of air decreases when its velocity increases, while the pressure of air increases when its velocity decreases. If a body is moving through air, the air pressure decreases perpendicular to the direction of the motion. Then the air in its surrounding flows rapidly from higher pressure to lower pressure. This is a characteristics or a phenomenon of air, that when the air gets heated, it moves upward because it becomes very light, and the cold air comes downward. So downward, because due to this heavy density of air or heavy pressure of air, the cold air remains at the downward. As it gets heated, it moves upward. It is due to when we heated the air, that air gets its weight decreases. Okay, so student, we will stop here. In the next lecture we will look at the next lecture. We go through thoroughly about this natural resource, air.